having a massive breakthrough as an artist, as a music producer is not the only way to have some level of success in the music industry. It's also not the only way to create a meaningful life based on your passion for electronic music. And this is, by the way, what this channel is about. My name is Philip from Pick Yourself, and I created this specifically to help you build a meaningful life based on your passion for electronic music. So let's dive into today's topic. We're talking about the different ways that you can build this life, this interesting, meaningful, fulfilling life that is deeply intertwined with your passion for electronic music. So the common misconception is that in order to live a musical life, you have to make it as an artist. And I think that's definitely absolutely not true. And also a lot of people don't know what the sacrifices are that are related to that. So to give you a little bit of a backstory here, and this is getting personal now, I played in a band for more than 10 years and we were touring. We slept on pretty much every squat building floor across Europe. And so I got a really good exposure to what touring life is like, at least for the first years, not with massive success, but in the years when you're still building things up. And what I found out at that time is that a lot of this lifestyle was nice at first. So the first few years were really exciting. But when you do your, I don't know how many tours you want to do, but if you do like more than 10 tours, it starts to be the same all the time. Like everything's repeating, nothing is exciting you anymore, and you're missing this fresh energy that you felt when you were still on tour for the first times. And then also the question is, what about lifestyle design? Yeah, do you want to start a family? Do you have plans to make travels on your own? Because if you're on tour all the time, obviously your lust for traveling usually decreases quite a bit. And so at some point I noticed that yes, I still wanted to build a life based on my passion for music, but I didn't necessarily find it fulfilling to be an artist and going on tour all the time. And so for some people the solution lies outside of this artist life, but is still possible. And this is what a lot of people overlook. So they think, yeah, okay, if I'm not making it as an artist, I probably have to just start a normal career, have my day job, and so on and so forth. But that is not true at all. You just have to figure out where your skills and this idea of lifestyle design, where they overlap and where is this sweet spot where music still plays a big role, but it's not necessarily connected to making it as an artist. Let me give you a couple of examples. So I still enjoyed this process of being in the studio and working on music in general. I love being in the studio, but not so much being on the road. So for me, the solution lied in focusing on producing music, mixing and mastering other people's music, and created a full-time career based on that. And now in addition to that, the coaching thing gives me the sense of fulfillment because I see other artists grow in the direction that they want to go, and I see meaningful transformation. So people actually creating lives based on their passion for electronic music. Now, for a lot of my friends in the industry, it looks like this. Some of them became booking agents because they actually enjoyed that part of the process, which is something that I personally hate. But they enjoyed it. They enjoyed this constant interaction with other people, reaching out to clubs and venues, organizing deals and so on and so forth. So that was their part of the equation, and they still do music at the side, and it feels really fulfilling to them. For others, it's producing music for film, commercials, games and so on and so forth. So the so-called business of sync licensing, this is what stands behind that monetarily. And you can create a super big career right now out of that, simply because a lot of these streaming services like Netflix and so on are producing one show after the other. And games are growing heavily as well. So there's a lot of music needed for that as well. And people underestimate the possibilities that are out there because we're trained to think that a secure job, a normal, stable office job is the thing that we then have to go back to if we don't make it as an artist. Okay, so I hope this gives you some food for thought. I would love to hear from you in the comments what your current thoughts are on this. Are you scared of jumping into this? Are you scared to grow some kind of a music career? And also I would like to hear from you what you come up with after watching this video. What are some of the ideas that now seem possible to you? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you, and if you haven't already, then please make sure to subscribe to this channel. I will put out much more meaningful content in the near future. That's it. See you next time. Bye bye.